Hi everyone, this is Nick. Nick reads Reddit stories, so I'm Nick the writer, but this is my second channel. Nick reads Reddit stories, and here we go. This is the first episode on Nick reads Reddit stories. Okay, this is from AmITheAsshole. No Leadership 2850. AmITheAsshole for telling my sister-in-law I won't change my 4-month-old daughter's name for her. I gave birth to my daughter, Ember, 4 months ago. My husband and I both loved the name, and that's how it was chosen. We announced the day she was born, and nobody said anything negative or gave us a reason for us not to use it then. I say this because 3 days ago, my sister-in-law, who is married to my brother, sat me down and asked me to change the name because it's the name of her stillborn daughter she had her ex-husband 7 years ago. She told me she tried to keep it quiet but she couldn't let me keep calling my daughter Ember because it's such a painful reminder to her. She told me she really feels like we change her name. I gently told my sister-in-law their daughter is 4 months old and her name is on birth certificate and request us to change it, so we will not. She told me she tried so hard not to say anything, and in fact she did eventually bring this up to show how hard this is for her and made me more willing to change for her namesake. I told my husband afterward, and he felt the same way I did. She told me it seemed like a weak excuse to wait for almost 5 months to tell us when she had the chance long before this. My brother found out about the conversation with his wife, and he reached out and told me she mentioned it to him 2 months ago, and that she was battling with asking us to change its name since he understands why I said no, but supports his decision. Yesterday, she reached out to me again and asked me if we had decided on a new name yet, and I told her my answer is still no. She asked us why, and I told her because she waited 4 months to tell us. She became very angry very quickly and told me if she lost my niece, my response would be different, and I should see this as her losing my niece because she would have been if she were alive. She also told me my daughter is going to grow up always hearing about the cousin I gave her the same name as and that I should reconsider before burdening my daughter with that. She told me a good person with good morals would. Also, I should mention, I knew she had suffered pregnancy loss, but it was implied she had a miscarriage far earlier and not a stillborn child. I never knew the name or sex, and I never ever heard her use a name for her daughter. Am I the asshole? In my opinion, no, because you chose the baby's name long before. In my opinion, no. But let's see what the comments say. Everyone agrees differently and in their own way. However, seniors definitely warrants therapy, counseling, and a coping mechanism. I find extremely difficult to believe that in 7 years your sister-in-law has never met anyone or even a pet named Ember. Or has she? She insists the person changing name also, not the asshole. From OP. I have no idea if she has or hasn't. I guess the difference could be my daughter being in her life and hearing us use her name. The fact that she's threatening to burden your child with the knowledge of her loss for the rest of her life warrants a low contact minimum. She should never be unsupervised with your daughter. You need to nip it in the bud, otherwise she will get your daughter for the rest of her whole life. Ooh. I think there's more. This is all replies. Oh, there's a lot of replies. I'm trying to find new replies. I can't find new replies. Not the asshole. Keep your child's name. SIL needs therapy. Yes, definitely needs therapy. It's crazy. Definitely needs therapy. More. It's all replies. The verdict is not the asshole. That's the verdict is. Not the asshole. So I'm mad at the asshole for telling my sister-in-law I want to change my 4-month-old daughter's name for her. Not the asshole. I mean, that person needs therapy, definitely. Is grieving. And I understand why grieving after 7 years would be upsetting, but no, you're not the asshole. Well, this is Nick. Read Reddit stories. Have a nice day, guys. Have a nice day, and like and subscribe if you like to. And this is a series. I'm gonna keep doing this. This is fun. Well, thank you for watching. Bye, guys. This is Nick, and see you guys later.